Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Somebody's Heroes. We are here tonight with the Fate Makers. I'm Eric, I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm Mika, I play Lemon Little Tart.
I'm Matt, I play Tommy.
I'm Abbigail, I play Aina.
I'm Jenel, and I play Amy.
Oh, sweet, sweet, innocent little Amalgamation 19. Or so we think. So, we're gonna pick up where we left off, with Tommy and Aina on the back of a dying motorcycle, pulling up in the alley in front of Cass's coffee shop. Aina, the coffee shop here only has a picture of a coffee cup. Not a mug, a cup. You may not even be familiar with what an actual cup for coffee is. It's just a cup. Just a picture of a cup.
Plain white cup.
Plain white cup on a board.
Plain White Cup is a cover band of the Plain White Tees.
They're playing
Add
next
to the
Tuesday.
list.
That has to go into Battle of the Bards.
So, your bike dies and runs out of gas, and the engine just breaks, and the whole thing breaks down again as you pull in.
Watching the the like blue underglow from the magical engine just like slowly flicker and eventually fade. You just hear the and then just something falls off of it, and then slowly pulls the helmet off, sets it down. Just that sounds expensive. Well, we're here.
She just kind of follows the trail of the thing that fell off, rolling away. Just goes, I think it's sick.
It's like petting where the gas tank should be just like, it's dying, but we can fix it. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Bruce will know the way.
Okay. I'm really sorry.
I don't think it's entirely your fault.
Okay.
I guess that will come with more explaining and stuff, and yeah, it's been a lot. We're gonna need several cups of coffee, and this is the place to get it. So, throws down the kickstand, probably spins right off, so leans it up against the building, and helps Aina off, I guess, and starts leading her inside Cass's coffee shop, which is, we love it, but it's not impressive. There's like some displays with stuff, but like there's not really much here. Also, nothing that looks like that picture outside is up front. I think that's all in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Who's been controlling the music between Amy, Lemon, and Jedediah? Who do you guys think has been controlling the music and the vibe downstairs? Or have you just left it?
Jedediah,
Oh,
and
no.
he cannot move, so it's not him.
You've tied up Jedediah!
I don't want to deal with his bullshit.
If it's Amy, it's all like K-pop-esque. That's what... I'm just turning it into a cat cafe, it's fine.
A back alley cat cafe. There's Lisa Frank stickers on display cases.
Alley cat cafe.
Yeah.
Now you just
So
have
yeah,
to convince
it's probably
Cass.
doing the music then.
Probably.
Okay. So there's this amazing, like, K-pop just playing. I don't know that Aina would recognize it, but you know, it's music.
Hey, His Majesty Lord DM, in the world of Torsamil, what does the K in K-pop stand for?
That's a great question.
Korean.
Still Korean. I mean,
Yeah.
we still have the Jersey Devils, so that's fine.
It's still Korean, it's fine.
It's Korean pop music. What's Korean? We don't know.
It's from Core?
Potentially.
Okay. So, I know you get escorted into this half library, half coffee and muffin shop.
Tommy grabs a muffin on the way by. You don't see him pay for it, but he just like takes it and just takes a bite out of it as he like leads you. Through
famously,
the
the muffins are free.
True,
Yeah, they are free.
but was there a sign? Did we know that? I mean, Jedediah wouldn't read the sign if it was there anyway. So So yeah, just like grabs one and starts to lead her upstairs to meet the crew.
Okay.
As you guys walk in, I think Amy has taken like all the, because we had like blueprints and stuff, right? From
the heist, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
I think
heist is
you guys
over.
walk in there and like the kitchen and living room area has been turned into like what would be a red string board all over the place, but it's all goo strings instead.
That's disgusting. I love it.
So there's like, it's like the blueprints and everything are kind of spread out. And Amy's probably like writing down notes of what she's like figuring out that like what this thing is for or where it would have been going and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So you've been doing some further research onto what the device was and all of that Tommy happened to print out before you guys left the building, and had to give up the box. So go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, and if Lemon has been helping you, go ahead and do that with advantage.
Lemon, do you think you would have been helping?
Helping you what?
Investigating like the blueprints that Tommy printed out
Yes.
from. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I would say Jed's been helping, but he's
Sorry, what'd you say? Investigation?
yeah, investigation.
Oh, nat 20. For a total of 23.
First roll of part 2.
Hey.
Fucking nat 20. Way to fucking go and change
I just want everyone to know
100%.
one was a nat 20 and one was a 2. Real good thing we had advantage.
You're welcome.
Oh, also the nat 20 was on my gelatinous cube die. That's nice.
That's appropriate.
That is appropriate.
That one does not go to jail.
It's a good one.
Or-
But if it did, it could go into my gelatinous tube.
Yeah.
So, as you walk in, you see this gelatinous person-ish figure with strings of goo across the board. Next to them is a gelatinous dog-like thing, and a fairy flying up next to them as they're working on a puzzle and tied up in a box.
No, he's just tied up the rope. His mouth is stuffed with a sock.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Against the wall, sitting
Yeah.
down, you see a tied up Goliath, who looks very, very sad in the eyes. As a cat comes up and just, I think it was an orange tabby,
Yeah.
comes up and just nuzzles the Goliath, and then sees Tommy and just weaves between his feet in a
Tommy-
figure 8 pattern.
Tommy bends down, kind of gives scritches because that is the tithe. And then just like turns around, looks at Aina, gives a nod, and then points to everybody in succession, just goes, Amy, Lemon, Jedediah.
Jedediah, upon hearing this, looks at Tommy and is like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." And you just see one of his
Leave him
hands
there.
wave from behind his back.
Leave him there. He had it coming.
Whatever he did, he deserved it.
Yeah.
His face looks offended.
Aina, you see this goo girl who's clearly like facing the opposite direction of you. Her eyes go from behind, like the side that you're not looking at, and just float through her head to the other side, and then she like essentially like transforms into facing you. So it's like
Very T1000 of you.
I think Ina's trying to maintain eye contact and be polite, but her eyes keep going to the person tied up in the corner with concern.
Yeah. There's also a giant bee, and by giant I mean like football-sized bee.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
hovering by
Kumquat.
him.
Top 5.
Pleasure to meet you all.
You as well.
And
What
what-
brings you into the cafe?
I just look at Tommy because I don't know what brings me into the cafe.
What do they see, though? What does Aina look like after that bike ride through time and hell?
Yeah.
Or time in the desert? I mean, whatever.
Right now she looks really frazzled and like she's got a faraway look in her eyes because minutes ago she just found out her kingdom was destroyed. And it's been
Literal
a long day for
minutes.
her. For her, it's been a very long day. And so right now, she looks like her pink gown is no longer fully... It is in a little bit of disrepair. Like, it's tattered at the hem quite a bit. Has lost some of its length. And the sleeves are a little messed up. And her hair's a little messed up too. So, like, her hair that's typically in her face a lot is even more so in her face when she tries to move it out of the way. And yeah, she's got that one black starry eye that I think is like moving around a little bit more. Like, I think the stars are changing, and there's just a lot of activity happening with that because of the temporal stuff that has occurred.
Were you in an explosion?
Kind of. I mean, well, I was down at the docks doing a delivery. Power went out. That wasn't great. It's a brownout. That's when I met Aina here, and very quickly things kind of sort of escalated. And by escalated, I mean a giant fucking flying lizard from hell came out of nowhere and started chasing us. But yeah, we was heading for the brink, and next thing I knew, something happened. Lots of bright, colorful lights. Looked magic-y. I don't get it though. And we were in the middle of a desert, heading towards a city. And the only thing that I know about this city is that it for sure had a lot of ballistas on the wall. So, we thought that would be safety. Bike don't operate too good on sand, though. So this dragon kept getting bigger and kept trying to, well, kill us. And right before everything went terrible, we ended up back here, and we kind of blew right through the front window of the Muffin Man's shop, and my bike's kind of totaled now. But yeah, also sprinkled in there, you're looking at a princess, like literal princess, from checks a watch that isn't there 2,000 some odd years ago, and now she's in Taliva and we don't know why.
I think during that entire speech, Amy was like walking up to where Tommy is and like looking at his skin, because she knows that when she was on drugs, she turned orange, and Tommy is still green.
Yep.
And so she's gonna
It's
look
kind of dusty, but
So she gets like really close. She's like,
Can I roll insight to see if I make that connection?
That's what Amy's
that's
doing?
what I'm doing.
Because it's an 18 plus 7.
Uh-huh.
So very sneakily, I am going to cast Fairy Fire
Stop.
and have Tommy glow orange.
yeah, but it's also gonna be everybody, so we're all gonna be on drugs now.
Oh, this is so good.
Amy,
Can I
you're
say
glowing
that right?
orange too.
Yeah, but I probably don't
DC
notice that at first.
It's,
Yeah,
it's a
DC
DC
doesn't-
15 dex.
Okay.
Oh, so close. That's a 7.
Jedediah is
I
restrained
got
and therefore fails.
I got a... What'd you say was the DC?
15.
Okay, I got 16. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, so Tommy starts glowing.
Oh, great.
Orange.
It is Jedediah and Tommy that just glow orange. And because we're dumb as a box of rocks, we're just still monologuing about this whole thing and don't understand that we're glowing orange.
Amazing. Amy's gonna like put like a goo hand on your forehead and be like, "You're on drugs."
No, I usually do those intentionally, and it's been a while, just kind of a thing every now and then, but no, I'm actually not. That's what I thought was her problem at first, but she's incredibly genuine about the whole thing. No offense.
I'm a little offended. She
I don't
glitches.
know.
Should be offended.
Out for a second and shows back up.
Aha! See that right there. See?
You like glitched out?
Yes, so periodically there will be like a little glitch effect or static that shows up and she will glitch out.
Okay.
Can I like Arcana study that? Have I caught it?
You go ahead and roll a perception check, both of you. Let's see if your characters even saw this time.
Perception.
Can
As
we
you hang
point it
around
out
her
be
more, you'll
helpful?
see it.
14.
That is a 19+7.
Okay.
Oh my god!
26.
Lemon saw it for sure.
It's almost like
Why
someone's
we
a
need
detective.
lemon.
Right? Tommy would have actually been able to give help because he said, like that right there. So the next time you hear about it, you get advantage on that. But
Okay.
this time around, you don't.
Hell yeah.
But
Amy just
so
completely thinks
Amy
both of
missed
you are
it.
on drugs.
Yes,
Fully.
Lemon saw it though from across the room. And Jedediah, holy fuck, Jedediah saw it, and you just see him go as he like falls backwards.
But he's glowing orange, so he's clearly also on drugs.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Jedediah, you are causing too much
And
of
then
a stir right now.
And
I
then
am
Tor
going
hisses.
to cast Enlarge Reduce on Jedediah. Make him small.
Stop!
I'm going to have Kumquat drag him away.
So this bee just picks him up and drags him downstairs to put him into Cheros.
Mika's
lobby.
done with Jed right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna find Jedediah, and he's gonna be just like riddled with bee stings. Is he allergic to bees?
Constitution saving throw, let's see. That's a
No.
17. No, he's
Okay.
not.
Oh, that's a pass.
Yeah.
So,
He's not
okay.
allergic.
I love this though. So, Tommy will continue after everybody's consumed. Well, regardless, some magical bullshittery happening around here, and I ain't know who else to talk to because y'all are the people that I do any sort of investigative anything with. So I got no idea, and I was hoping either of you would have a better guess than Fairy Tale Princess is now real.
Okay. Eric, did any of the information that I got from the research that I got a nat 20 on tell me anything about why there might be timey-wimey shit going on? Like
No.
anything?
Not at all.
No, okay. I didn't
The
think
only
so.
thing you guys know about that is 2,000 years ago is the same thing everyone knows, and that is there were 5 meteors that hit long ago. 3 of them created the Zephyr Sea, 2 created the craters beneath Tauliva. One of them, people think, is still Tauliva. So 2,000 years ago, it's technically 2,025 years ago. Tommy was off by a little bit, but Tommy dumb. Canonic dumb.
We have an intelligence of 9. We know what we're doing.
So, you do know that much about the past.
Just that there was a meteor that may have created Tauliva.
Yeah, and beyond that, the only other place that you would have learned about Amy in your studies is that occasionally there's some weird time shit in the Red Steppes, but that is on the other side of the continent. Like, so far away that has no bearing on here, in this city.
And now, Amy would know this, but Jenel doesn't. When you say the Red Steppes, I assume you don't mean red steps randomly somewhere. Is this like a mountain range? What?
It is a mesa formation over on
Okay.
the far eastern coast of the continent. It is like 3,000 miles away.
Okay.
So just a quick hop over the pond.
Just a quick hop.
Did you see any red mountains with flat tops?
Yeah.
Sand.
Yeah, yes. That's where I was today.
Before we met?
Yes, that's exactly where I was right before we met.
Oh.
That's where I saw the meteors fall.
this mean we're taking a field trip?
That's one heck of a field trip.
That would be very far. And I do not have teleporting capabilities.
Yeah, me neither. And my fastest mode of transportation got wrecked by a time fucking dragon. So, yeah, I don't think that
I'm sorry, time dragon?
yeah, big lizard thing that was chasing us through time, I guess. I don't know where we were.
Like
Time dragon, space dragon.
like the adult dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! When Time Wizard, like that?
Yeah, with
Okay.
the other one, that piece of shit monster nobody ever used, but apparently it turns into time dragon, which kind of was a really good thing about it.
Baby, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, baby dragon. That's
Yeah.
the one.
It's a weird card game.
It really is.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is canon.
Plain white tees, K-pop.
Oh my god!
New Jersey also canon.
Okay, so what's going? Okay, so Aina, you're a time princess. 2,000 years ago, princess or queen, or just royalty?
Of what?
It's
Yeah,
complicated.
of what? Okay,
I
can we say pop off queen?
I don't know what that means.
That's
But-
fine. I don't think any of us does.
Okay,
I think it's a
boomer.
colloquialism.
Yeah.
My official title was I was the princess, but there were advisors assisting with the kingdom until I was ready, and so
Mhm.
this was my last research trip I was going to do before my coronation.
Of what kingdom?
I'm from Elator.
Do I know anything about Elator?
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna get both of you to roll an intelligence saving throw. I think is
Saving throw?
either intelligence saving throw or intelligence check.
Could I
Because it's
argue
based-
history?
But I will do history, but history's harder.
That's fine. I have a
Really?
+6.
Saving throw? So that's a +5.
You can do the saving throw, yes.
That's a 19.
I already did this last time, and I passed.
Did you? Did you
I
really?
got-
Yes.
Not good. I got 14.
Okay. 14 and a 19. Amy, your studies were way more on science.
Yeah, that checks out.
And
Sure.
and scientific anomalies, which is why you knew about the red steps and the chronomantic issues over there, and like some of the more science tech magic stuff. But Lemon, you remember one
First time.
reference. You said it was a 19, right?
Yes.
There's one reference to Elator. Typically, you find it in the fantasy section, but it's a book in the same vein as like Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
So it's assumed fiction. It's assumed entirely fantasy and non-existent entity. And it's written by a man whose name is Raphael. No last name, just Raphael. By the way, Aina, when you actually get a copy of this book, Raphael you will recognize the name Raphael. Raphael is Omega's character who was your advisor.
Yes.
Okay, so this place is science fiction.
No. No.
It's from a book written by a man named Raphael.
What?
No last name. It's not the most common name. It's not necessarily uncommon. Are you... No, okay, no, you fought a time dragon. I trust Tommy against my own better judgment, so you're...
Hey,
it's not...
when have I steered you wrong?
Exactly.
A couple times.
You can also
Yeah.
see they're both very injured.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tommy is
yeah,
down
speaking
14
of...
HP.
Yeah. Hold on. Stay
Almost
there.
died.
Stay there.
It's true, you did.
I'm gonna...
Tommy is out of
hopefully
luck,
we don't have
literally.
to... Hold on, let me look at my spells real quick. Just give me a second, okay?
I can't help. I
Time
am
is up.
not helpful in this situation.
Don't push me.
Time is up, but also
If you want,
the
I
time
can give you
dragon is
dissonant
present, there's
whispers, and
plenty of
that's
time.
I need to make sure I don't have a spell that can actually...
heal.
Well, I've got a healing spell prepped.
I
But,
could
like,
also my
heal
heal myself,
spells
but things are just more
Yeah.
important. we're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We'll get there.
Besides, this is D&D. A long rest, you'll be fine.
You take a nap and
just
your broken limbs are fine.
For more flavor than anything, I am going to cast Healing Spirit.
Ooh.
And so you see, for flavor, I'm going to go ahead and say that Kumquat starts shining brightly, and there's this aura, and, for like the next minute, for like every 6 seconds, you get like a d6 plus 1. Just after the end of the minute, you're going to have full health, essentially. It's just the... Or I guess it's just fey music, like a harp or harpsichord, maybe a melodica, some stringy instrument. I don't know what fey music is like.
The Great
It's
Fairy
very
Fountain.
Irish.
Pan flutes.
Great Fairy Fountain.
Yeah, it's very Gaelic-esque, Gaelic-coded.
Like this flavor that you gave for kumquat, which obviously is honey flavored, right?
Yes. You also, you've got the sweet taste of honey in your mouth too. Why not?
Ooh,
Lemon honey tea.
Hell yes.
That sounds great.
it really does.
So that is, so...
So, Aina, you just heard about a book in the fiction section written by a man named Raphael. Continue reacting.
This book, do you know anything else about it?
I've never read it myself.
We read a brief excerpt on that stone that we have. She points to Tommy, because we did a
that's
small
right.
part of it that had her name in it, in Infernal.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then he pulls out his sending stone and goes into his history to bring up the fantasy Wikipedia entry on this book.
Recent search history.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we go into town, we can find a copy. It might be a bit costly, though.
We don't need to get a physical copy of it. That's all right. I think I was seeing if you would be able to take me to this kingdom's leaders.
The leaders of Tauliva?
Yes.
Not a kingdom, as far as not a kingdom. City.
I could ask Science Mom if we could talk to the president of the university.
Oh, okay. I'm just seeing if people could assist in helping me get back to where I'm supposed to be.
They would probably want to study you. And as someone who was also studied by the university and had to live there for all of my existence except for the last week, you might not want that.
I would not recommend it.
I would not want that either.
Do you have any money on you?
School forever.
Yes, I do.
Instantly shaking her down.
Yeah. You could hire me for my assistance. Or Tommy could. I mean, Tommy seems very invested. And while Tommy is an acquaintance, I am very fond of him. That doesn't mean I am going to just hop in and do a solid.
Amy's gonna look over at Lem and be like, but with a friend's discount?
With a friend's discount. You have a nice magic item, perhaps. Doesn't have to be especially rare, just, anything.
She points to her tattoo and she's like, I don't think this is gonna... I can't just...
Your arm?
Well, I mean, if we go by Tasha's rules, you actually can just unattune and turns into a needle. And
yeah, this one doesn't come off.
Okay. Yeah, I think Lemon. Yeah, I think Lemon does that too. Like he flies over, like I think you can just unattune from it. No, interesting.
No, not this one. I do have, and she kind of rifles through her belongings. There's a lot of loose paper with some wild notes. And then she opens up her spell book and she goes to the back of it. There's very high level spells within it, but she's not using them currently. And she goes to the very back where she gets a folded up piece of paper. She says, I have a spell scroll. It's Vortex Warp.
I'll take it.
Okay. She hands it over.
Congratulations, you have just hired Lemon Little Tart, private investigator.
He's a very good detective.
Let's hope so.
But, well, as of right now, you don't really have many other options, so... let's go.
Oh, okay, we're leaving. Okay.
I have a question. Can I have Goopy, smell Aina and see if they're drawn to anywhere else in the city? Get a scent and go off, like her magic residue, I guess?
You sure can. Go ahead and do that. I guess. Let's do survival, I think?
Okay.
Unless you've got another one over there that's more appropriate.
He has an
he
ability
has
sheet.
that
I
scent.
need to pull up his information. Hold on 1 second. Because Goopy
He has that
all...
magic scent.
I need to pull up his information, his ID, his passport.
Yeah.
Social security.
His chip from the pound.
Goopy number 1 is his social security number.
Yeah.
Goopy number one. First puppy. Shoot, where is the... I see this... Oh, here it is.
So this goo dog comes over to Aina, just melds, walks straight through Aina's form.
Oh shit.
You feel this wolf-sized skull go, between your legs, and the dog reforms on the other side.
Good boy.
Her eyes are just wide. She's disassociating a little bit because this is a lot. She's just kind of okay, here. Everything's new here. Just everything's new.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so where are we taking Aina?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, we're gonna follow Goopy, because he has his tracking thing.
Goopy's head starts spinning around like it does when it's detecting. And
Just kind of pats Aina on the shoulder. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Yeah, it's atmospheric chemical absorption. Goopy can detect and analyze chemical signatures from the air within a 300-foot radius. As an action, Goopy can gain advantage on wisdom, perception, and survival checks to track creatures or objects based on chemical traces. So I still would make that survival check you were talking about.
Yeah.
But with advantage.
With
Correct.
advantage. And it's gonna... What does he have?
Survival.
But he did have to go and absorb the chemical
Yes.
essences.
So he's absorbing the essence around Aina.
by walking through her feet and lower leg.
As she's getting
Ooh,
more nervous, the
that's
glitching is happening a little more often.
It's a 17. What's he have? He has a +3, so 30, 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So, Aina just said she was glitching out a little bit more. This time, there is no way that Amy missed it because you were watching Goopy walk right through. You were also... Goopy is part of you, genetically. Therefore, you've not only seen, but felt that she is actually glitching and disappearing and coming back.
Can I roll some kind of Arcana check to understand what the fuck that means?
You can even roll with advantage because of the Goopy essence.
Yay!
Because Goopy.
Because
Goopy
Goopy.
best boy.
15 plus... If it's Arcana +6, so 21.
21. With a 21 and a dirty 20, I fucking love that. That is amazing. So, Goopy's 20, he's spinning around, he does find the essence, and it points towards the docks.
Oh.
Your Arcana, you realize, finally, Tommy's not high,
Oh.
and telling the truth. You're getting temporal energies off of her. Chronomantic. You've only read about it, but chronomantic energies is what you best guess can assume is happening. It lines up with the story.
So Amy just looks at Aina and tilts her head to the side. It's so you're a time-traveling fictional princess.
I'm not
That's
fictional.
what I said.
I'm not fictional.
Well, clearly, but like,
You're from a book.
I think I know who wrote it. And they're not fictional.
No, of course not. The author has to write it with a pen.
or a quill.
Or a computer. I guess we do have computers.
You do.
Yeah, I guess we have legit computers. How to use a printer. Oh, go.
Touchscreen computers, actually.
Use a touchscreen map that pulled up data.
We have literally.
We were to place the security cameras up.
Finding this author is the first step if it's who I hope it is.
So
Oh,
we
yeah,
need
but-
a phone, sending stone book.
Well, hold on. Just because if this is accurate, and you and he were both from 2,000 years ago, I mean, what species was this? What was his name? Roger.
Raphael?
That
Raphael?
one. Yeah, like.
Mhm.
'Cause, I
Rogers
mean,
and
human gonna be gone and like dusty, and we might find a tomb. But what manner of origins is this Raphael?
He was celestial in nature, but
An Azumar, perhaps?
Bless you. You look so
Wondering
dumb.
why I am fond of you.
It comes back around, I swear.
Yeah. Do you want to join Jedediah?
No, that's why it comes back around.
Yeah, fair.
Lemon says, "Do you want to join Jedediah?" And Amy just starts walking over to the rope that Lemon has left on the ground.
Yeah, I feel like Amy and Lemon have, I feel like, very much bonded this past week. Yeah.
I like to think that she made herself a pin that says Junior Detective, and it's floating inside of her.
Yeah. I think Lemon probably assisted with that too.
Great.
I think part of it's just because Goopy is technically his,
Yes.
and since Goopy is series of material, it's I mean, you'll do what I say. You'll help. All right, you're my assistant. You can be the Veronica to my Keith.
Great.
Mars, Veronica Mars.
I'm there with you.
All right, thank you. Which I guess would make you my daughter. Let's not think too
Well,
hard
we don't have to think about that.
You already have sister mom. Let's not think too hard about that.
Yeah,
We have complicated relationships.
mom and dad.
Well, anyway, Tommy's then going to look. Well, I mean, if that's true, maybe they are around. So, I mean, who knows? Look them up. Why is my hand orange? What the fuck?
Because you were on drugs, but you seem to be
Yes.
telling the truth even though you were on drugs.
I'm not.
Lemon snaps and the fairy fire dissipates.
You have
For
metabolized
love
the
of
drugs.
Lady Luck, I don't turn orange when I'm high. I just get kind of loopy and overshare.
Everyone turns orange if you're green when you're on drugs.
Amy, where's your book? Your notebook with your list of rules.
She takes out her book.
Not everybody turns orange when they are high.
No, just if you're green first. That's what I
No,
said.
that's not how that works either. But pretty much you turn
No, I'm pretty
orange.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's how it works.
You're both conflicting each other, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna believe
It's
Lemon
not-
on this one.
It's not. Anyway. Okay, so what is Goopy saying?
That this kind of magic is at the docks.
Well, that's where I found her, so could it just be where? How long were you here before I saw you?
15 seconds?
Oh, okay. Well, it could be just wherever that was, but we're gonna have to walk there because my bike is totaled
Again?
again. You
How
remember?
much is it going to cost to fix?
Yeah, last time it was. What was it last time? 300?
3,000.
3,000. That's what it was. I had to
Oh,
work
God.
for over a year to pay that off. So
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
just a little bit of coin,
Have you thought about one of the bikes with the pedals that you?
Are you kidding me? Pedals?
Mhm.
Pedals.
Mhm.
What am I, 4?
I just think it might be less expensive. Sometimes they have baskets in the front.
I love this, Amy!
It's not orange, but Tommy is changing.
I wish I had some kind of spell to help. Actually.
Oh no.
Um,
I'm gonna be weary every time that Mika casts a spell from now on.
He
I was just
told
gonna
me
cast
uses
Summon
spells
Beast.
for Summon Beast.
so we can ride on it.
Oh yeah, no, do that.
Oh no, it's small. It's a small beast. That's lame.
So
Well-
Jedediah could ride on it right now.
No, Jedediah is huge. Well, oh wait, no, right. Jedediah is
No, yeah,
tiny.
it's
I
shrinking.
forgot. Okay, sorry.
And the
I've
lemon,
caught up.
he no longer exists. So
Right.
Jet's still tied up down in the fucking lobby. It's a good thing no one knows about this place.
I mean, okay, it's a concentration spell, so it'll fuck
Jen-
Jedediah. Anyway, let's go walking.
Back to the docks?
I guess so. How much of a walk is that from where we at?
Can we get a
Mr.
taxi?
Lord DM? Taxi? Oh. Ugh.
We could take public transportation.
Ah. Tommy's going through it.
It's only about a 3-hour walk. It's fine.
Actually,
Hour?
hold on. Can I? Since I leveled up,
Oh,
can you let me change one of my cantrips?
You can change a spell, yes.
Okay, so let me see your bike.
My bike? I mean, it's out front. Something rolled off of it. I should probably go pick that up. I'm gonna go pick that up, and he starts walking outside.
Cool. I am going to
Wait, before we do anything, and he points to Aina and goes, Princess, you have to change. You can't be walking around Taliva like you're going to the Midnight Ball.
What's wrong with this?
it's burned.
That's also true, but like it's also impractical if we're gonna get chased by time dragons.
I think it's very
upstairs.
pretty and sparkly.
This is my
take some
casual
of Cass's
outfit.
clothes.
Casual.
Yeah, Jenel just got on casual. Yes, this is casual. Casual
Yes.
for the princess.
I was on a research trip in the desert. This is not what I normally wear. This is quite underdressed, actually.
Oh, I have an idea. You can be Cassiopeia until Cassiopeia comes back.
Well,
And
wait,
Amy-
no, let's not do that. Hey, Sugar Cube, get back here. We're not doing that.
Amy's walking into Cass's room to get her clothes. I come out with like all leather jacket outfits, like this.
I don't think I'm this Cassiopeia.
No, you are
No,
not.
you
Amy,
just-
we're not doing that. We're not substituting for Cass, okay?
Until she gets back. It's
No,
like a
that's-
placeholder.
No, that's not
Excuse
how
me?
that is. No, that's
You might have
not
to cut your
healthy.
hair.
That's
No.
not healthy for you mentally. We're not doing that, alright, Amy? Just so, but this is Aina, and even if Aina should wear some of Cass's clothes because they're more appropriate for walking through Tauliva than a ball gown, even if it's a casual one, Aina's still not Cass, even as a placeholder.
Fine. Can Amy, using like her like acid abilities, like combined with what else do I have? You know, I have like acid stuff. I guess just with part of like her own goo as like adhesive, can I make a very patchwork leather, like long leather dress kind of thing out of Cass's clothes? So it's like
Roll an Arcana check.
I'm good at Arcana.
I know.
Fine.
It'll
be
be fine.
fine.
Just don't. It'll be fine.
Okay, that dropped.
I thought you said it would
Reroll.
be fine.
It's a 13.
Okay.
Does that make it wearable?
It makes it existable,
Cool.
and therefore technically can be adorned. Amy would wear it. Ish.
I have made you a casual dress.
Oh, thank you. That is so kind. I have a lot of sentimental value to this dress I'm currently wearing. So how about this?
Mhm.
I will. Okay. And she just sort of like, I think she sits down, like if there's like a stool or anything, or
Or something.
and
At
just,
least a
like,
couch.
starts to, you know, in Jurassic World when the female lead like rips her skirt and takes the heels off her shoes, she's like there,
Yes.
and like Chris Pratt's like no, that's kind of what she's doing, where she
This
makes
is the
her
exact scene that's about to happen.
Yes.
And Tommy is Chris Pratt.
where she like makes her dress like a little below the knee, and
Scandal.
I know, and then like snaps the heels off her shoes, and she's like
Alright, I guess it'll do. Alright.
perfect. And then she goes to stand up, and you can't walk in heels when you take off the heel. So she's like, nope, that didn't work. Okay.
I hand you Cass's combat boots. Just like real slowly, and I don't tell Tommy, and I try and like do it very stealthily.
It's probably gonna be leather combat boots or like freaking super goth, like lace up the
Yeah.
side, freaking
So many buckles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So many buckles.
So the
All
combat
buckles.
boots
We'll
is
make this work.
probably a lot better.
We'll make this work. Okay. And so she'll put on the combat boots, but she's going to switch out the laces with the remnants of the fabric of the dress that she just took off, so
Aw.
it ties it together.
That's cute.
And then she'll grab like a couple of accessories to she's trying to appease the masses. So she's like, okay, like fingerless leather gloves, and then like a leather choker. And she's just like, okay, this is all squeaky enough when I move around, so I think I'm good.
Squeaky equals casual.
You look much more casual.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, let's go.
Lemon is outside and using mending on the motorcycle.
Hmm.
I don't know
Okay.
how much that works, His Majesty Lord DM.
What? Mending is a cantrip, yes?
Yes.
Yes. So
Okay,
it'd be
how
like
many times?
it would be- a lot.
200.
So for mending, it's not going to fix everything, but I imagine it could fix enough depending on the damage.
Uh-huh.
It repairs a single break or tear in an object, like a broken chain link, 2 ounces of broken key. There's only so much it can do, but again, depending on the damage.
First and foremost, let me go ahead and have you do a intelligence check. If saving throw is better, go for that. I want to
Can
see
I-
how much you know about bikes to see how effective your mending is going to be.
Can I help? Because the only reason why Tommy is proficient in Arcana is because he will have to know about his bike.
This is while you are upstairs making sure Aina is properly dressed.
Okay.
This is a meanwhile moment.
I'm going to use a
trust-
luck point to help me.
I trust Mika.
Awesome, that's a 19 plus 5.
Fuck yeah.
Hmm.
Fuck yes. Okay, cool.
Nice.
With a 24, you only know about bikes because back when you were young, your dad was a motorcycle rider. But you do know enough that after, I'm going to say about a dozen or so of these cantrips, you get it back up and running. It's out of gas. Can't fix that.
Yeah.
You can't fix the fact that it's out of the Arcano gas, but you can fix the fact that it was broken and now it is not. You just saved Tommy plenty of money. He now owes you.
Oh, why'd you say that? I mean, it's true, but
I
why'd
mean,
you say it?
we need a ride, so this is just a convenience thing.
Okay, but like Tommy can get gas if that's the only thing that's missing now.
Yeah, that's all that's missing.
Gas. So
Arcane gasoline.
yeah.
What happens when I put Tasha's
Can of-
caustic brew into the gasoline tank?
Well, I think the tank turns into nothing.
Do it, I
because it's
dare.
Acid.
Please, no.
Please do it.
No, don't you fucking do
I don't think
that's
that's
Oh, you were grabbing your mug. I thought you were
No,
grabbing
grabbing
dice.
my tea!
Evilly drinking tea after that suggestion.
So Tommy comes down the stairs, not expecting Lemon to be outside, just kind of turns and goes, and here's my new hunk. Oh, shit. Well,
It got better.
It seems you do not need a pedal bike now.
well, I need gas, but this is like, fuck. Alright. Well, we can fix that. We can get gas. That's no problem at all. Alright, I just, thank you, Lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon, right? You did it. It wasn't somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just making sure.
No, it was just some good Samaritan wandering around.
Well, I don't
Who
know.
just likes fixing things.
Some dude fixed or actually got my bike out of the lake, just because a year ago. So, I mean, wasn't sure. Had to be sure.
So you guys are headed down to the docks?
Yes.
The ducks.
Okay. It's not even the next day. Yeah, so the docks are still loaded to the brim with people, as it was when you guys arrived. The difference is there is now lights on, and there is a new vessel, a very large vessel, that is boarding people aboard. It is it's an airship that is loading people on to take them off of the city and take them away. And the same Karen from earlier is like, I need on that fucking ship. I paid for my ticket for a ship that was supposed to be here 3 hours ago. I need to leave now. I don't care where it's going. I need a ticket for this ship, or do I need your manager?
What spells do I have for this woman?
Frost just needs Mage Hand. Or Telekinetic
I
Shove.
was just looking at Divine Smite, and I'm very tempted. Yeah. Could also hit her with Doom of Poor Fortune. That'd be funny.
No, we'll let it go. Just not our problem. we're
Cast
here.
Enlarge Reduce.
Put her in a jar.
Okay.
So I guess we're following Goopy now that we're here?
And Goopy takes you right back to where Aina appeared.
Can we investigate that area?
It is a piece of a floor. There is
Of a floor.
there is nothing fancy. You don't even need to roll. It is the dock floorboards. Like,
There's
it is
no,
just
like, magical
metallic
residue or anything
docking.
like that?
Or
I mean, there's a little bit of magical residue, but it's the same chronomantic stuff that you expect to find when you were here. You were brought here. Chronomancy happened here. Goopy's head lifts up, spins around, and points immediately towards a ramp that goes from the slums down to the brink.
Oh,
That is half destroyed. Not half,
following us.
entirely destroyed.
Following our path, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, that tracks. And as following that path, looks up, sees all the destruction, just kind of spins around really quick. We don't need to go that way. No, I know what's over there. And tries to keep everybody from seeing all the fucking destruction and shit.
You do see that there are actual cops on either end stopping traffic and turning them around.
There doesn't seem to be any reason why you would have been pulled here, so the reason you were transported must have been on the other end of the spell.
That makes sense. I was investigating a temporal anomaly, and then when the meteors fell, I tried to teleport back to my kingdom, but I tried to reach into energy I did not have at the time, and then I was here.
So you accidentally yeeted yourself 2,000 years in the future, is what you're saying.
I guess. I don't
Man,
know what
I just-
yeeted means, but
I
Context
usually
clues
just
tell me
accidentally
things.
throw myself off this floating city. That's so. Alright, I was about to say we should send you back, but there were meteors happening, so I don't think that's a good idea.
Congratulations, we've solved the case.
What? No, this isn't solved yet. This...
We still have to get you back.
Yes, I
But
would like to go back my kingdom.
But there were meteors. Tommy just said that.
Well, yeah, because that's what you said. Meteors coming, you yeet here, and if we send you back there, then you get meteors with everything else that happened.
Cataclysmic event.
Yeah, like 5 of them.
Yes.
So you want to be dead?
No, I was hit with the shockwave of one of them at the time that this happened. It felt like it. But if I can get there for the aftermath and at least see what happened
Well,
to my kingdom and the people there and try to find
They
survivors.
probably died.
Oh, yes.
all we have so far is that book. We might need to just go to the ruins, find the ruins.
Yes, but if we can find the ruins of my kingdom of Elator, that would
DM,
be...
correct me if I'm wrong, that was supposed to be in, like, the Zephyr Sea, correct?
Correct.
Which is far away.
Well, not only that, but her kingdom was in the place called the Zephyr Plain,
And now it's the Zephyr Sea.
and now it's the Zephyr Sea.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's fine. For me.
Have fun with those ruins.
I don't
hope that
have
you-
to breathe, but from what I understand, most humanoids do. So
This is true. I mean, air is kind of necessity. So unless we got some scuba gear or air bubbles, I don't think that getting to those ruins is going to be at all a anytime soon thing, or maybe an ever thing. Because I'm not a researcher of the things that are buried and stuff from the
We can go to the college,
We could.
Or we could...
find a researcher.
Or if I don't know, if you worship divinity around here,
Yes.
Not
No.
personally.
but if there's any priests or clerics, they can potentially at least fix whatever's happening to me currently.
Tommy's a priest of the naked lady on the back of his jacket.
She's not naked. She's dressed. I don't know if there was a moment where I did make sure that because you got on the back of his motorcycle. So yes, there is the symbol of Lady Luck's Fate Makers with a very not flattering image of the goddess Timora.
The pinup.
She's the pinup pose. She's clothed, but just in some features are exaggerated. So oh, I'm so happy. Eric, Tommy's not a priest.
No.
He's, a not even really a member of the clergy.
No.
Even if you consider Lady Luck's Fate Makers to be a church, who would be considered a priest?
Mm-hmm. He would be considered a paladin.
Yes.
So you're the closest, easiest chance they have at priest without going to the cleric district.
So who's in charge of your gang?
That's what I'm asking. Like,
Oh, Eric doesn't know yet. Go there.
yeah.
Go back to their headquarters.
Okay.
Well,
Or give him a name. It's fine.
give him a name.
So we need to go talk to the
Sternock.
motorcycle priest.
If they have capabilities to... I wonder if we fix this, if it can send me back, if it's like, this is a condition to fix, and then once it's fixed, I get to go back or not stuck with whatever happened earlier?
I don't know if they'll be able to help you because it seems like they have enough issues trying to get one person from one end of a race to the other end of a race. So I don't know if they could help you going back in time.
We can go talk to Sumelia. Sumela. That's the one. Sumela. We totally just named her right now. Give me a second.
No one was getting mad at you.
No.
Somebody is out there listening to this podcast on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast listening pleasure.
Gonna cut it in. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What district of the city would you guys have set up shop in? The Brink or the Cleric district?
Probably the Brink. We're not going to the Cleric district.
That would be so funny if it's like the middle of the Cleric district and there's just a biker bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it would.
Sometimes
So-
clerics need a drink, okay?
Often. Clerics need a drink. They got some hard work. Okay, so you guys take the... You can't take the road. Because
Why?
the road is gone.
Mm.
But you can hop in the crowded elevator.
That
To
we
go
didn't take
down.
last time. That's fine.
Can I fly?
You can fly down technically.
Oh, I can also fly.
Why can you fly? You're goop.
I have fly.
I can
I have
feather
that
fall.
Featherfall, I can fall
So
in
all of
style.
us are gonna fly, and Tommy's gonna be in this elevator.
No, I can
with-
I can cast a spell and turn Tom into a gaseous form.
Oh, that's fun.
Who controls when I turn mech?
I do.
Mm.
I'm gonna use the
Or when you
elevator.
hit 0 HP.
I'm gonna use the elevator.
Use the elevator.
Okay.
I'm gonna be mad about it.
So you're gonna get
I'm gonna
use the
I'm
elevator.
gonna fly
I'll go
with
in the
one.
elevator.
Oh, we're all doing
I can-
elevator. Okay.
I can fly above everyone's heads.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are taking the elevator. You guys go down to the sub-basement 4 of the city, which is just saying it's the 4th level of the Brink.
Okay.
Because the Brink counts it inversely because they go from top down.
Got it.
Numbering is weird in Taulipa.
No, that makes a lot of sense. You're fine.
Hey, Tau Tech had a ground floor than a first floor. I just have to make sure you guys understand not everywhere is British.
It's okay.
So you guys get down there, and Tommy takes you guys on over to the to a building in the Brink with a bunch of motorcycles out front. There's a image that matches exactly the same pinup Timora on the back as the bar sign.
Timora's Tap Room.
Timora's
Because
Tap Room.
alliteration is good when you're getting alcohol.
Mm-hmm. And who doesn't want to be a teetotaler Timora dude? I don't fucking know. I'm making shit up now.
And we are.
It's the
So
game.
you guys, I know, right? You guys walk in the doors, and Tommy, what kind of music would be playing in this bar?
Oh, fucking, like, metal, for sure. Thrash metal, specifically.
Fucking fantastic. Some
The band is named Two-Headed Knife Bear.
So Two-Headed Knife Bear is playing, which is this like Metallica-esque metal rock band.
Aina's glitching to the bass.
I was just about to say, I think Amy's ooze is probably chilling the bass too. So both of us are just like, it's very loud.
And there's about 25 people in here.
Good shit.
Half of them are huddled around 2 people playing darts with magic.
Not magic missile, because that's just cheating.
Nope, not magic missile.
Good. So,
It's like ice knife darts.
oh, so they just explode. This is on brand. Beautiful. Kind of like not stopping the chit chat or anything because we're here on business.
Business.
So, like, maybe just a hi, how are ya as we're passing through because they know Tommy knows them.
Tommy!
get back to you later on. We're on the job right now.
Oh, it's okay. I'm glad to see you, man.
Hell yeah.
Have fun. Go talk
Wow.
to who you got to talk to.
Yeah, heading
As this-
right to the head honcho.
As this half elf just takes a orc-sized glass and downs the entire fucking thing, slams it down.
Later. I'm just gonna shout, Sumela, where are you at?
I'm back here.
Alright, dude.
Back in her office, where there is a very large tiefling bodyguard out front with a black vest.
Hot.
No shirt, just a black vest and black
Hot.
leather pants.
Hotter. Kind of fist bump him on the way in, and just kind of peek around, and as kind of peers around the corner, do the knock against the door frame. Just go, hey boss, I need a favor.
You need a favor.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Yeah, I know.
You realize we're the ones who paid your fucking medical bills, right?
Yeah, I do know. That's why I'm still here and working and trying to pay you guys back, which I did recently.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Rok'zhen always pays his debts.
Rok'zhen.
Just like a Rok'zhen.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers may have founded the Fate Makers, but you ain't in charge now, are ya?
No, we ain't, but that's alright. I don't want that. I just want to ride. But right now, I actually have a friend who kind of needs something, and you're kind of the only person that I know who can do it.
No, you flatter me.
I do, quite literally, but it's also true.
Well, bring them on in and let's see what old Sumelia can do.
Hell yeah. I'm on in. And, lead everybody in, just kind of give only first names for everybody. So, this is Lemon, this is Amy, this is Goopy, and that is Aina. Aina, the one in question, has a little something that needs looking at that is of the arcane persuasion.
Oh. She has her foot up on the top of her desk and motions to a chair right in front of her. Aina, darling, can you sit in the chair for me?
Yeah, sure. She'll sit.
Okay. Thank you. She just starts to do a divine sense around you. You've been touched by a celestial recently, but that's not the strangest bit. And she just keeps going.
She's a time-traveling fictional princess.
Not fictional. She looks so tired.
Literally been the longest day. This day has lasted over 2,000 years.
And she had a full day before that. It was time to go to bed and meteors fell. And so she's just not fictional.
Needs a nap.
See, here's the thing. Your eye is very, very cute.
Thank you.
Have you seen it?
Briefly.
Most people don't see their own eyes, which is why I asked.
I got
Reflection.
it. Yeah.
Do you not know about mirrors?
She got you there.
You look around, the mirrors are broken.
Amy, don't make that. We're trying to help.
I use alter self to turn one of my hands into a mirror.
Oh, you're cute. Looking right at Amy. Well, that eye would be quite interesting to study. However, I am not a scientist. I am not going to study. What I will do is this. And she starts to channel divinity and try and figure out what the hell's going on. With this, so she's rolling a religion check, and she is rolling with advantage because Timora and Lady Luck. That's how this shit works. And she's going to use a luck point to reset that. That was a 1 and a 4 on the die, y'all. Like,
save for Sumela.
I love that so much. And she's going to use a luck point.
After talking up that advantage.
and she's going to use not another one. I'm kidding.
That'd be
It would have been. She rolled a 2 and a 12.
Good.
So with an 18, the three of you see her eyes glow silver and gold
Damn, I was really hoping you were going to say orange.
to
Please
match
continue.
the color of her scales. And she emanates the same color from her palms, puts her palm on Aina's forehead. Aina's left eye, the eye that is the temporal star, glows that same bright color. And she looks through Aina's eyes through the past 24 hours of Aina's life.
You can make people into projectors?
She's the only two people seeing are Sumela and Aina.
Her eye is just a projector. whoa, the whole 24 hours? That's pretty personal, please.
So, just sees your entire last day. This eyes go back and she's like, you have been through something. By the way, not fictional princess, real actual princess.
From a storybook.
No, from history, from past. By the way, that book needs reclassified. I need you to move the book to the not fiction section, because that shit probably actually happened. And you just see a little librarian be like, of course. And he runs off to go to the library up in the academic district and fix the bookshelves.
She got pulled.
Apparently.
The person in charge of the library in the academic section drinks at Timora's tap room.
Uh-huh. It's a little it's like 100-year-old gnome.
Fuck yeah.
In a leather jacket?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was wearing a leather duster. It looks like a duster on him. He hops in his go-kart and because all gnomes drive go-karts. That's just what we've done as canon.
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay.
Small size creatures.
I'm not gonna question that. Okay.
She is, in fact, not very, very not fictional. So we, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where your kingdom is. I don't know Elator. I don't know any of those names or words. However, I do know that if the Zephyr Sea and the Zephyr Plane have any correlation and causation, your home is underwater. Thousands of feet of water.
It's very inconvenient.
And time travel is not a thing that even this amazing technological city can do.
So you're saying she's stuck here?
We've solved the case.
Unless there's a little bit of luck, she is in fact stuck here with you. Would you like a new outfit? We can absolutely set you up with something in your style, because that is not you, honey.
What? Sorry, this is just a lot all at once. What do you mean I'm stuck here?
You are stuck here until you find your own way to time travel. Magic is probably your only option, because technology has not achieved that level of assistance for us.
You can live at Cass's house, and then Amy looks over to Lemon for a second and goes, for a reasonable rent fee.
Correct.
The other thing she's gonna need is paperwork. identification to prove who she is and that she exists. Hey, Sal! A very large, portly orc walks in. Oh, what's up? Sal, I need you to get paperwork and documentation together that supports the paperwork for an Aina. What's your last name, honey?
Neandor?
Neandor. For an Aina Neandor. Can you get that for me, Sal? Yeah, of course. Get right on it. Pushes up his half-moon spectacles and goes out and sits at a table and starts forging a whole shit ton of documentation.
Reload Sal.
As he has a cigar hanging out of his mouth.
Oh, that we are just spam creating all of the NPCs right now that I'm going to remember for the next fucking heist. Why didn't we come here?
While Sal's making Ina's paperwork, I'm gonna take out Amy takes out her university ID that still says Amalgamation 19 and is gonna push that towards Sal and be like, could you change the name on this to Amy?
Oh yeah, that's easy. He just takes white out and just does that, and then Arcane corrects your name. Do you have a last name?
Nope. And she takes it and just puts that into her body, and now it's floating around.
Awesome. That is adorable. I don't know who you are, but Tommy, you need to bring her around more.
As long as you... Well, yeah, we'll just go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
this is a good place.
Hey, you need a patch for your jacket?
Yeah.
Alright. He stops forging documents for a second, goes over, grabs a jacket that has the patch on, rips the patch off, comes over, and just arcane seals it onto your...
So now I also have the Time War thing on the book. Great, good.
Welcome to the Fate Makers, Amy.
I am also now a priest of the Naked Lady.
Oh yeah,
it's literally just that easy. There's no test or initiation or anything. As long as you're wearing the vest with the patch, you're in. People think it's more complicated, but it's really not.
Fascinating.
Okay.
So you guys, like anyone could just infiltrate.
It does.
Luckily,
seem that way.
hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Sure, it hasn't. Sure.
So we got some vapors on the way for Miss Aina. Amy's a biker now.
The Naked Lady.
What is the next order of business, or is it nap time? Because yes, Lemon, I do feel a lot better, and you fixed my bike, which is fantastic. But kind of racing all around Taliva, and time, space, one of those two, maybe both, takes a lot out of people, and I think she could probably also use a rest. Or 12.
She's been awake for 28 hours. Yeah, she needs a rest.
You know that from only looking at the past 24?
She was well awake when I started.
Well,
for the record, she's a tiefling of the Zephyr Plane. We were unaware of tieflings in that area.
Yes, there were
and from
Celestials and
then,
Inferno.
well, our history books say the tieflings and the devilry didn't appear until almost just under 1,000 years ago. Just an interesting note, as she notes that down, folds it up, blows on it, it flows into air and disappears.
alright, who you sending love notes to?
Oh, just my secret lover, you know.
No, I don't, which is why I'm asking which one.
Oh, just a dear friend from Equichet. It's fine.
So, do we go back to the other open case now?
Which other open case?
Amy, word vomits everything she's learned about the blueprints.
Oh, as soon as you start... Oh, yeah. Trying to, his hands are trying to force the word vomit back in, but that's not a thing you can do. So he's just like trying to get you to not say that.
Yeah, no, I
stuff
definitely
in a
say
public
everything.
The
I would cover
Tau-Tech
your
job
mouth,
was
but it'll
you?
It depends. Are
No.
you impressed?
Amy has learned how to lie.
Good job, Amy.
Okay. Roll a deception check for me.
Okay.
Against a nat 1.
Okay. I can do this.
I
fine.
can do this.
That's a hot 6.
Hey, better than a
Better
nat
than
1.
Better than 1.
So, you succeed. She is like, oh, it wasn't you.
No.
Well, whoever did that, I'm glad they got that bomb off the streets. We were scheduled to do it 2 days after.
It's actually mining equipment.
It is?
Mhm.
Interesting. So you guys did get a hold of the blueprints, even though
No.
you didn't get the device.
Nope.
Then you have an inside man who told you.
Nope.
Well,
You're saying no an awful lot there.
Amy short circuits.
As I kind of see them starting to escort Amy out your group escorting Amy out the building before she opens her mouth even more.
thank you, Sumela. You're always a beach. Thank you very much. Bye.
Don't be a stranger, honey.
Never.
We love to see you, Tommy.
Hell yeah.
You can interrupt my coffee anytime. After you're too far away to hear her, she just then says, "Motherfucker interrupted my morning coffee."
Do I also get to play the dart game now?
Well, yeah, of course you can. You are welcome to do that anytime. Do you know Ice Knife?
No, but I do.
I do.
Ooh. Oh no.
Well, if you want to participate, you are more than welcome to, little fella.
Wait a minute. How can we rig this?
I have magic.
I can rig this pretty good.
Are we all betting on lemon?
If we magic missile this, then we.
Well, I was gonna cast whoever goes. Okay, so if Lemon actually plays this, whoever goes against Lemon, I'm gonna use Drafin's Bane of Excellence on them.
Very nice.
Which means that if they roll, where is it? The next
cancels
ability
out.
check roll,
Doesn't it?
saving throw, the target makes blah 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 blah, results in a roll of 20 on the d20. Oh, basically just takes a crit away.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll cast Fortune's Favor on Lemon because I'm trying to distract myself, so I'm being overly invested in this.
This is
Here are the rules of darts are actually I just
Yeah.
posted in the Fate Makers chat. I already had
Alright.
rules.
Oh, that's fun. But 13 plus is a hit. You roll a d20 plus dex for points collected, max 20. Nat 20 rolls advantage.
Well,
Yeah,
now-
you had a nat 20 to hit. You roll advantage on your
It's fun.
d20 to points.
What does Fortune's Favor do?
advantage on one roll within the next hour.
And then I'm canceling a nat 20 on the other person.
There's going to be several rolls happening.
It's any roll that Lemon does.
Cool.
So, Lemon, are you going to go ahead and play darts?
Yes.
I'm going to
All right.
double up on the Misfortune and do Doom of Poor Fortune on the same person that Amy is targeting. So, when the target makes an ability check, they must first make a Charisma saving throw or the check fails.
Okay. DC 15 or so, right?
DC is 15, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Lemon summons an ice knife. Kind of snaps fingers. It appears between them and throws it.
Okay. Roll an attack check. You get advantage on the attack check from one of the things they gave you.
That's a natty 20 plus 7 for a 27.
Fantastic. Now roll a d20. Add your dex. You do that with advantage, and this is the number of points you collect. The
Wait,
most you can collect in a
wait.
single roll is a 20.
Wait, before we go any further, Tommy bet 100 gold on Lemon.
Okay.
for
Oh, I
whoever
also
will
would
take
like to
it.
bet some of my gems on lemon.
I want to bet because I have pocket
You're
change.
You're
That's,
gonna bet.
15.
Okay. Okay. So you got 15 points,
Yeah.
Mika.
Yes.
Lemon got 15 points. Fantastic. And you rolled your points with advantage. Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. It was 100 gold for
I'm betting 100
Tommy?
now.
what gems is Amy betting?
That's a great question.
How much in gold of gems are you betting?
I have 50 gold worth of gemstones. Oh wait, this is times 8.
So
Yeah,
So
that makes it
400.
Are you betting all of it?
Yes.
That is canonic to Amy's thought process. Okay.
I only stuttered because Jenel wouldn't want to do that, but Amy doesn't know any better.
I will also
And-
bet 100 gold. Because I'm trying
Okay.
to match the vibes of the people I'm apparently going to be living with.
So, Aina is
yeah.
not betting all of her pocket change.
No!
Yeah, I also have more
I have to
gold, but
live
I'm
off
not
of
betting
this
Wait,
gold.
but does Aina even have money that makes sense here?
No, I already
No.
discussed this last time
No,
because
but
it's not
gold.
minted
It's
in
made of
Taliba.
gold.
Alright.
it's just got different people's faces. It's fine.
It's the
Alright.
same
Nobody in this
exchange
part
rate.
cares, but some people might.
Once it gets out of this bar, people are going to start trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But for now, here, no, they know Tommy. It's fine.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we've all
I'm
bet.
going to roll a d6 and see what the multiplier is and what the odds are. The odds are 5 to 1, so it's a 5 times payout.
All right.
Nice.
If Lemon beats the person who is playing him,
He's going to.
it is first one to
That-
50. So you're playing 50 point. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Fortune's Favor again.
All right. So the first dart was Lemon's. Lemon's first dart was a 15.
What's the other?
Second dart
He has
is
to pass a charisma save or else he fails.
that is a nat 20 on charisma save.
No, it's not because I said I casted
You
the
said
thing that
disadvantage?
negates nat 20s.
Oh,
So it's
you.
just not a natural 20.
So it's just not a natural 20.
Or
It's just
he has
a,
to re-roll it.
Let me double check.
you're like because I said fuck a t20.
Results of 21 d fails to have any effect.
Fails to
Okay.
have any effect.
It
So
says
it-
target makes the next the result.
So
the next roll that results in a 20 on a d20 fails to have any effect.
so it just
It doesn't get
Doesn't.
the advantage on the
it doesn't get the advantage.
on the points.
It doesn't. Yeah.
So
it
yeah,
won't
it
get
just
the-
says that. Oh wait, the number of times
It doesn't
this
pass
cantrip
its
can
charisma
turn a
save.
natural
It
20.
fails its attack. It fails its attack altogether.
yeah.
Yeah, it turns
So he
natural
misses.
20s into failures.
Beautiful.
Nat 20 is nat 1.
Yeah,
Love it.
This is a crazy cantrip.
And based off of what you just read, you get to with the one casting. That's twice, right? Because it levels up because it's a cantrip.
The number of times this cantrip can turn a natural 20 into a failure increases by 1 when you reach 5th level. Oh yeah, so I can do that twice. I will do
So
it
he-
on
he
the
can-
next one.
He does that. He does that twice. That is amazing. Okay, he misses his dart. It is now back to Lemon's turn.
Someone has advantage again.
Damn, it's just bad rolls.
His were
So
worse.
16.
16 hits.
All right.
You're at 31.
Now you do a d20 plus dex. That is how many points you collect.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's a 6.
6 points?
And it was not with advantage, right?
No.
Single roll. Okay.
6
Wait.
points? Or did you not add your dex?
Oh, that's how it would be. Yeah, my dex is only +2, so 6 points.
So 6. Okay, so that's 21 points total. Hey, nice.
Would give you lucky, but I'm out of points.
That's fine. I've got lucky.
Does he still have to make a Christmas save?
Yes.
Okay.
For the next minute.
That is a 17.
That does pass, and now Tommy takes damage.
Oh no!
Fuck.
That's
Nice.
fine. It's only 2 points.
Hey, could be worse, but you could die from this. A game could kill Tommy.
It could, but it didn't. It's just 2 points of psychic damage. We're fine. We're fine, y'all.
Uh-huh. So now he's going to roll his to hit.
Yep.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. This was a 19 on the die. Not a 20. But you said it was disadvantage, wasn't it? Or no?
No, it's not disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you passed Tommy's thing, but I am going to cast Silvery Barbs, so you have to roll it again.
Hell yeah.
That is an 18 on the dice.
God damn it.
That's fine, I get advantage.
Yeah, I give you advantage from it.
So now he's going to roll a d20 plus dex. That's a nat 20.
No, it's not. It's a failure.
That is a nat. That is a not nat 20. Well, this is for points anyway. This is different, but he is still going to take an actual. I am going to reward that and make it an 18 plus his dex instead, which is only going to bring him to 19 points.
I'm gonna hit him with Doom of Poor Fortune again, but I'm not
We are
level
using
spell
all of our
slots.
spell slots.
I have
So,
one spell slot
It's
left.
a second level spell slot, so
We
even
have
if
to
he
go to
Passes
bed.
the original charisma save, then, like when he goes to actually make the attack roll,
Uh-huh.
if a charisma saving throw bonus is worse than what he does for the attack roll, he has to do that instead.
Okay. His charisma bonus is actually higher.
Oh, so then you would just roll normally. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
he has a +1 dexterity, but a +2 charisma.
Damn it.
They stay out of jail for a
Fate
reason.
makers.
They're lucky for a reason. It's because they word vomit correctly.
Yes.
So it is back to Mika's turn.
Cool.
You're 2 points up.
Here's a 19 plus 7 for 26.
Woo!
You hit the fucking target. Go ahead and roll your d20 plus dex.
It's 10.
Well, that
10
you
points?
get with advantage, right? No?
Only on a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Okay, no.
A nat 20 it is to reward the critical. You roll the points with advantage.
That's not a check, that wouldn't work. Okay.
So Lemon is up to 31 points. Charisma saving throw for this guy. That does not pass.
Okay. So he fails.
So he straight up just and wide left. Back to Lemon.
It's a nat 1, so I'm going to use a luck point.
Good choice.
I really love how much we're pulling into a game of dice.
Yeah.
Is it another nat 1?
No, it's a 4 plus 7
Oh, okay.
for an 11. Is
I
it
don't
worth
know.
it to do another
Yes.
luck point?
It's worth it.
We're gonna go to bed immediately after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless another dragon shows up, in which case we're all dead.
Look,
Because we've used all of our spell slots.
I
But
would.
it's okay, because we're going to be so rich.
Just 12.
12?
12 total?
Damn.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Well, there go all my luck points.
Yeah,
It's alright. It's alright. We still got
that's
time.
alright. Alright. So no dice on that. He's got to roll his charisma saving throw. He fails.
Okay.
Wide left.
Wait,
It's
can I
the
use my
last one.
mage hand
You can use your mage hand for what?
to help throw, like, move the dice?
Technically, Mage Hand can
Okay.
be invisible, can it?
Yeah.
Okay. I will let you do mage hand. Mage hand will grant you your spellcasting modifier to your attack roll.
Like, again,
Oh, that's what I've been doing.
No, and again, like
double it.
doubling. It's providing you an additional benefit.
Oh, that's good, because I'm rolling like trash.
Uh-huh. I
Oh,
noticed.
no, I
that's
guess I don't need that, because 6 plus 7 is
13.
13, and that's what I need to hit, right?
Yeah.
Plus a couple more rounds it off to make it a little stronger. You're good to go. Go ahead and roll a d20.
That's a nat 20.
Hey!
Hey! So what's your total there?
Oh, 22.
Okay, you can't go higher than 20, but that I still was.
And
For
isn't
whatever
that
reason
50,
asking.
Isn't that over 50 now?
That is
Yeah.
51.
Hell yeah.
We
We're
won
rich
more.
guys.
With
I
a
just made
bullseye!
so much money, y'all,
Excelsior.
with a character that has no concept of money.
Good.
So, Tommy, you collected 400 additional gold.
I give 200 of it to Lemon immediately. Or no, 300 of it to
Aina.
Lemon immediately.
You collected 400 of temporally correct gold.
I'm gonna add that to my.
Amy,
Yeah.
you collect 1,600 gold and you get your 400 in gems back.
Oh, they can't pay me in gems.
They don't have gems. It's on
That much
site.
gems,
They
maybe.
they go to hand me all the gold, and Amy looks so confused and upset.
That's a good thing. The gold, that's it.
No,
I've got
it's
gold.
not as shiny as the gems.
No, it's not, but you can use it to buy gems later. They just don't have them because this was a dive bar.
Fine. I put all of the gold coins into Amy. She is now a walking gold, like... I look like when you put sand into a balloon.
Except it's gold coins.
Except it's all gold coins.
You have the consistency of those I hate my boss stress toys.
Yes.
It's like those slime videos where they're like, I had too many inserts into the slime. Let's see what happens.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oops, all gold coins.
So they don't kick you guys out. They do. It is time to leave, though.
Yes.
Gambling's
we need
easy.
naps.
Oh no!
Can
Oh
be.
no!
Alright, and home we go.
So you guys head back to Cass's house, up the elevator, back to where you guys belong. As you come back in the house, Jedediah is asleep on the bench in the lobby because you never let him back upstairs.
Well, that's what he
He's
gets.
just drooling a little bit out the side of his
No,
mouth.
he can't snore because he's got...
There's
Oh.
a thing in his mouth. Yeah.
Oh shit! You sure you don't want to take that out so you can fucking breathe?
He might die.
No.
He's got sleep apnea. You gotta let him breathe.
He
No.
literally might die. We might come back to a corpse. Oh no.
I'm
Jedediah.
okay with that.
This is bad for everybody except for Amy.
I am really hungry.
No.
I haven't been able to eat since Cass left. Amy pulls out her journal and like circles the thing that says, "I'm only allowed to eat things that Cassiopeia bites first."
Sugar
That's gotta
Cube,
be
you can
bad.
eat other things.
Like
We've
what?
been through this. Like food.
Mm.
I untie him, I take the gadget, and I toss him outside. I'm too
Okay.
small to toss him outside.
Would you like me to
Doesn't mean
help
you
you toss
don't.
him outside?
Yes. We'll make him go home. This is not his home.
His rent is 4 gold a day. He gets paid 2.
Oh, this is his home. Fine. You don't toss him.
This was his not crime home.
What is
Meanwhile,
the
Tommy's explaining all of this to Aina about why he's here. Just like, so he's an idiot and friggin' ended up buying a
As-
place that is too much money per day that he makes in a day. So literally went so far into debt that he stole free muffins to try and sell to a bakery that also sells muffins that they bake. He's the worst criminal imaginable. This is all purely pity.
Anyway.
How much is rent to live here?
Well, for him, apparently 2 gold a day. Yeah, them's the breaks in Taliva. That's why I live in the brink.
I might need to find somewhere else to live then.
I
Well,
live in an abandoned building.
yeah, nobody charges you rent when the place is not supposed to have people. It's also why we've been kind of sort of staying here because Cass pays for all this.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cass
she's
pays
not
for
here right now, so
So you
I
were going to
don't
charge
know.
me rent for a place you don't pay for.
oh shit, I did just kind of go at it. Oops.
Well, I guess you can stay here for free then.
We're already charging Jedediah 2 gold a day.
I do feel bad for Jedediah. I'm not going to charge him. Well, no, maybe I should charge everyone because we need to keep this place open. What? Yeah. What? Like, does Cass own the building completely? Do we
Yeah.
don't have to pay taxes? Okay.
She
Yeah.
owns the building. She may pay taxes, but it's annual.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess I'll. Fine. I'll stop charging Jedediah too. I feel bad for the poor fuck.
Yeah, he's just so sad that you can't help but feel bad for him. I did also do feel partially responsible for him blowing himself up.
What?
because he was trying to. Oh yeah, last year there was a race. We were both in it. I won, barely, but I won. But hey, that's all that matters. And Jed blew himself up because he doesn't know that you're not supposed to floor it when you have back wheel steering, and that's how you wipe yourself out, and your bike goes 20 feet in the air and lands on top of you, exploding.
Aina blinks a couple times and is just like, oh, that's
He's still alive, clearly.
bad.
I mean,
She's
yeah.
trying to follow because half the words she didn't understand.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, right, bad. That's bad.
So you guys go upstairs. Cass has 3 rooms, I'll say. She had a 3-room house.
She
A
has
3-room
3
apartment.
rooms, and the one night we all stayed here in the living room, except for Amy, who slept in the bathtub.
She didn't tell you because 2 of them are for Tor!
That tracks.
But you've been here a week without her, so yes.
That's amazing. So what I'm hearing is we're getting a long rest.
Yes, everyone's gonna get a long rest.
God.